that are watching, and I know that you are usually given a lot of prep duties in the kitchen for sure, and this is K50300. Every kitchen needs a great set of reliable shears, and these, you're actually getting a set of 2. They are back in stock. They've got stainless steel blades that you can absolutely use for prepping your food, and then in the handle, you can sharpen them. So you will always have a sharp set of shears for all kinds of different purposes, but this also has a jar opener function. It also has a bottle opener, a flathead screwdriver, and it does so many different things around the home. Are they sharp every time? Yes. If I cut something that's a little bit thicker, will I be able to sharpen the blades? Yes, you can. Because when you put the blades right there into the handle, you run them back and forth. There's no wrong way to do it. And that is actually sharpening the blades. So if you need to cut out something very fine, maybe a thinner sheet of paper, you can. But if you need to cut through maybe floor tile, well, you can do that too. Let me set it down because that's harder to hold. And you can cut right through and make that corner if you're placing it in a kitchen space or you're redoing the floor yourself. Now, you're getting a set of 2. We have 7 different color choices for you. This is back in stock. And right here at the very end of the table closest to me, we have them in a pretty gray. Next to it, we've got black. Then we have red. Next is blue. Then we have white, which is a nice creamy shade. Next is purple. And then at the very end of the table, we have the always popular green. They are on 5 easy payments of $5. Those easy pays do go away at the end of the day. Jeremy Parker is our resident knife expert and our scissor guy. Hey, Jeremy, how are you doing today?
Well, hi, good morning or good afternoon, whatever it is right now, depending on where you're at in the country.
Is there anybody you want to say Happy Father's Day to today?
Yeah, my stepdad, John. Hi, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, John.
And my father-in-law, Peter McCurden, the helicopter, get to the chopper.
There you go.
My father-in-law.
Good call,
yeah.
good call. Okay,
Thanks.
Jeremy, when it comes to these, this is Sabatier, which is a name that we know in the world of kitchen is a formidable one.
That's right. And, you know, Sabatier goes back to the 1700s in France where they made the best knives. They have made the absolute best shears. And it's a 5-in-1. So let me just run through all 5 functions. Of course, first of all, they're shears. So these are heavy-duty, thick metal, strong shears, number 1, as just for cutting. Number 2, there is a bottle opener here. So if you're in the kitchen or in the garden, you need to pop open that bottom. That's for that. This is a flat-edge screwdriver here, but it's also tapered and beveled. So if you need to open up these stain or paint cans, now you have a tool for that. You don't have to go looking for that flathead screwdriver. Number 3 are these grips here. That's to open up, maybe you have wet hands and you want to open up one of these twist-off plastic bottles. So that'll do that all the way up to your 2 liters. And then I love this function to sharpen it. There is a built-in sharpener. So you will always have razor sharp shears. And then, of course, this goes here to store that in your drawer. Mary, they're awesome. And you get 2. So, you know, 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the utility drawer. You'll use them all the time. I use them probably every day in the kitchen.
Well, and Jeremy, the last time we had them on In the Kitchen with David, we watched them fly out the door. We ran David Venable up and down this set like crazy. They flew. Now, we've already had 600 orders placed in the Kitchen with David today. David is off today. I'm very happy to be hosting in his stead. But now we have these back in stock. You do not want to wait. I watched them fly with a speed that I hadn't seen in a very long time. We have the set of 2 in gray. Put 1 in the garage, 1 in the kitchen. Put 1 upstairs, downstairs. No wrong way to share 2. But the gray is very popular in the show. We've got black back in stock. We've got the red. Red is most popular right now, and I love that red too because it's going to be very easy to see in the drawer. We've got blue. That blue is back in stock also. We've got the white next to it, and maybe a little oatmeal for everybody. We've got some oatmeal on the floor, and we have them back in white. We also have those set of 2 in purple. Purple and green are 2 most limited choice. Look at that green. If you want the green, we have 400 left. I'd be able to see that in a drawer even without a light on, even without my good earth. Now, 1,000 have been ordered. These are on Easy Pay. They're 5 easy payments of $5, but that Easy Pay does go away at the end of the day. Jeremy, can you talk to us about this sharpener? Because there's no wrong way to do it, right? You don't need a class to do this right.
That's right. All you do is put them in, and you'll see how they fit. I mean, if you do it backwards, it'll be obvious. So you just put them in here, and just like you're cutting a piece of paper, just do that. It's the perfect angle. I've never seen a scissor sharpener like this before. You know, most kitchen shears, they come apart into 2 pieces. I can't stand those because I've used them and they've come apart. You can loosen this to clean it, by the way, so you will get a gap, but a great way to do this. And Mary, can I show you a couple of tips in the kitchen?
Please.
Because one thing I love this for is broccoli and cauliflower. Instead of using a knife, use your shears and cut those florets like this. So you can go in here and just cut that floret as you need it, and you have nice, even pieces. I do this for cauliflower the same way for my pieces of cauliflower. And if you're doing things like lobster tail, like I've got these 2 nice, big Australian lobsters, you don't want to use a knife for this. You want the right tool for the right job. So I can take this right down the center, crack that open, and then you just open this up, pull the tail out, put it on top, a little paprika, bake that. It'll look like a professional chef. It's easy to do. If you want to do one of these spatchcock chickens, I already did this because it takes a minute to do this, but just cut out the backbone, flatten it. Mary, you can barbecue an entire chicken flat like this.
Oh,
it's
yum.
awesome. Flip it over. You use your shears to do all this prep work, and it makes life easy. And even if you're just taking, you know, herbs, like you want a little bit of basil in your garden, you have the right shears for that. You have a nice tip so you can really get, even if you're deadheading your flowers or cutting the stems off of flowers, it works great for that too.
Hey, Jeremy, you know that green that you like?
Yeah, I love it.
It's last call.
Oh.
It's definitely last call. If you want that set of 2 in green, please order now. These will not be around in another minute. We also have them in purple right next door in a set of 2. Remember, you're getting 2. And we have them in white. We also have the blue. We've got red. We have black. And then the very popular gray at the very end. 2,500 sets have now been ordered in the show. We have 5 easy payments of $5. The easy pay is gone at the end of the day, but if you would like to place your order immediately, I highly suggest that you go to QVC.com. I highly suggest, too, that you use your mobile apps. Once you have that all set up, you can shop in about 30 seconds. The green is now gone, so enjoy. But last time they were on In the Kitchen with David, they flew out the door, and they're starting to do that again. So, Jeremy Parker, will you please come back and hang out with me again in the show?
Absolutely. I'll see you in like an hour or so.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, my friend.
Right.
Bye-bye for now. You know what? This is In the Kitchen with David. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all of you. And we are talking to you about Good Earth coming up in